There were some impressive fashion statements on last night's Golden Globes red carpet and some pretty glaring missteps. So here to review last night's looks are Fashion Magazine's Bernadette Mora and Sharp Magazine's Greg Hudson. Love this idea, bringing both of you in for this panel.
Yes.
Nice to have you both here. So why don't we start with Best Dressed, and we've got Lupita Nyong'o on the list. What do you guys think?
Loved her. She was wearing Giambattista Valli. The dress was inspired by a Spanish garden. You could see the wisteria print. We don't normally see prints on the red carpet, so this was a really refreshing change. And then, of course, all the petals on her bodice were just absolutely gorgeous. And that purple on her, wow.
See, I thought she looked wonderful, but I made the point that I think that only someone like Lupita could pull that off. I couldn't wear that dress.
Nor could I.
Right.
Yeah.
But I do find that the color was refreshing, and it worked well with her, but I don't think that that sort of floral thing could have worked with just anyone.
You know what, though? I could wear that dress in
Yeah.
a heartbeat. Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was just gorgeous.
Okay, there you go. Emma Stone, Ms. Emma Stone, what did you make of it?
Emma was pushing back against the need to wear a dress, so she was wearing kind of like a pants combo.
I love this.
Jumpsuit.
It's a jumpsuit, yeah.
It's a jumpsuit.
And she's, now I know men's fashion better than women's fashion, but she's following the rule of if you have an interesting top, you don't have to have interesting pants. So she's wearing some plain pants. I don't know how I feel about this belt that she has, but it does glam up the jumper a little bit.
Bernadette.
I thought it was really elegant,
Yeah.
super modern, and just knocked it right out of the park. It's Lanvin, beautiful big bow on the tush there with a bit of a train, and I thought it was super elegant.
I took a double take when I saw Lena Dunham on your list. I went, okay, Best Dressed, Lena Dunham, okay, but what did you like?
There was a lot of red on the red carpet.
Yeah, that was a trend, right?
I noticed that, yeah.
Yes, what really set her apart was her hair. And
It's a nice cut on her.
yes, the side part, there were a lot of women doing the deep side part last night, and that looked really fresh and modern.
I liked how the dress was sort of simple but architectural, so it had that modern look, like she said. And yeah, I noticed a lot of red as well, and she was able to rock it well.
She did? Okay. Amy Adams.
Beautiful color. I wondered if it was chosen to match her eyes. Beautiful draping, and what you don't see here is the back. It has a gorgeous sort of drape on the back with a crystal pin on her hip.
So matching the jewelry.
So it was great coming and going.
I'm a sucker for like classical elegance, and that just knocks it out of the park. Like for me, there's nothing too crazy about it. It looks simple and beautiful, and I really like the color, the way it works with her skin tone.
True old Hollywood glamour.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? And that was kind of a recurring theme that we saw, some kind of old, which was nice last night. A Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Okay, so finally we get to talk about the
Finally,
dudes.
a man, a dude.
Let's talk about the men.
Yes.
There's only so many ways you can really play up a tux, and he knocked it out of the park. He's got the lapels that are a little wider than normal, which is good. He's got a color that's just slightly off black, which makes it a little more interesting. And I think he's wearing this white waistcoat, which changes everything. Well, not everything, but it changes steps it up a little bit.
Steps up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to throw in a pick of mine, Sienna Miller, who I really liked the way she looked last night. Liked her dress. I'm not sure who she was wearing, you guys, but I just liked it. But that brings up another trend last night, and it was the cleavage and the necklines, although I thought this was nice.
Whoever sells double-sided tape in Hollywood must have done a rocking business this week, because there was so much of it on the red carpet, both front and back. Plunging backs were a big trend too.
And speaking of plunging, let's go straight to J-Lo, who tops the best or the worst dress list, shall we?
Yeah.
Some people like this. I thought, to me, it was kind of like Henry VIII stripper look.
Yeah.
And there's something happening around the cleavage
Right?
that is peeking out there. I don't want to know what that is.
No, I thought this
do
is a
wanna know
wardrobe.
what that
So did Jeremy Renner,
Yeah.
apparently. Yeah.
Other than the fact that
Oh,
she looks
boy.
kind of like a trophy herself, what the problem is it reminds me of something that she would have worn in the 90s, but not in a good way. So it's like her style hasn't exactly evolved. She's still
That's a
wearing
good
the same
point.
sort of thing.
And she was voted having the best booty in the world. Why is she covering it up like
Yeah, with
this?
the cape and everything. Okay, let's sneak in one more, Rosamund Pike, okay, because we're almost out of time. Again, worst dress list.
Well, it doesn't fit her around the top.
Yeah.
Kudos to her for trying to do sexy as a new mom, but it looks like she's ready to just run and breastfeed her 5-week-old child. Like, it just is not enough of a dress.
It looks like somebody wore it and stretched it out, and then she's now wearing it, and it just doesn't fit anymore.
And she's such a stunningly beautiful woman.
And she was great in Gone Girl.
You know, great in Gone Girl. Too bad about the dress.
Yeah.
So great to have you both here.
Thank you
Love
so
this
much.
idea. Thank you.